Hey folks, this is IO and we're back playing some more World of Tanks. So as you can see, this EpicNewb back, and this time he's brought his ELC. It's a tier 6 game on Melanovka, and it's a encounter battle. Off the bat, Ep has declared he's going YOLO and he wants his team to get ready to shoot. I hope Epic realizes his team probably won't be supporting him in this endeavor. Oh, wait, Stug actually replied. Wow. That's impressive. It doesn't normally happen. If he can catch the enemy team while they're still trying to go up that hill, he can help murder a lot of people. Of course, be a whole lot easier for them to kill him in the process too, so we'll see. Because he's going to be the only thing they're going to be focusing on. A little bit of communication between teammates in a pub match. Just gonna see who he lit. Wow, he lit a lot of their team. Churchill 1. It looks like he's going to take on the Churchill 1. This is the thrill of driving the ELC. Having like 6 different people shooting at you all at the same time, and watching most of them miss you. The occasional bounce is very thrilling too. Oh look, that's already right there. So it looks like he's doing the smart thing. He's not going to stop to take out any one tank right now. He's just going to get back out of there. Now what he can do is once he's clear of their entire team, if he still has that Lux on him, yeah, he can turn around and kill it fairly easily too. Oh, missed. That's going to be a problem. Now he's just going to do a little dash back across the field and pull this Lux to his death. Though it looks like he really wants to go back in on him too. Lux is actually hitting his shots, which is bad because if Lux hits too many more shots, Epic is just going to be dead. Of course, no more Lux. That simplifies problems greatly. I don't know where he's going to go, but if I were him, I would do that circle again. Because right now he's got guys waiting for him across the map, and if he goes back across that field, he's just going to get murdered. So it looks like he is going to try the same trick again. He did get, I'm sure he got quite a bit of spotting damage off on all of their team, and he definitely made them stop their progress, which apparently his team on top of the hill either couldn't or didn't take advantage of. And I'm guessing it's didn't, because they still have most of their biggest tanks left. That's rather depressing, actually. Oh well. There he goes, lighting more targets. That's good. It's one of the most fun things to do in the ELC. Now I don't know where he's going to end up, but I'd like to if he went after RD. It's what I would do in his position. And it looks like he is going to go after the RD. Eliminating the enemy's RD will definitely help pull the game in his team's favor. RD's not even looking. RD just fired. Even better. Now he can more or less just park. Yep, and he's going to use the enemy RD as cover, so nobody could fire on him while he was there. And Capstone is cleared. Looks like he's going to have to go help on the hill though. If I was him, I would go up the backside of this hill and try and sweep around behind them. There's no point in trying to get in front of these guys or hit them from the side. Unless you have a really good escape planned, that's just going to get you killed. He's using his friendly teammates, some of which may be AFK, as spotting, and he's just going to try and kill some of these guys. Nice shot, taking out the KV-1S. Now, I don't think he's going to get another shot here, not without moving in quite close. He does still have a couple teammates left that he's helping to, well, that he's using to help kill things. I'm not thrilled with his positioning here because of the fact that he can't get a decent shot without truly exposing himself, and it's not that hard for his enemy to come find him, versus if he was on top of the hill, then he'd be able to fire down and pull back. And what would they do? Spend 5 minutes trying to come back up the hill at him? No, they wouldn't be able to do anything about him up there. I am glad he's repositioning. Oh, I see what he's gonna do. That's a good spot. This is a great push if you want to do passive scouting early on in the game. It's also a great push late in the game if you need to hit enemies who are encroaching on your base without being seen, as long as you have a friendly back there to spot for you. Alternatively, if you're doing the passes again at the start of the game, this mission of course is for when you're scanning from the other side of the board. Don't try and make it over here if you start where Epic started this time in a standard game. This push is not worth it in a encounter match because it doesn't do as much. Now he's trying desperately to keep this SUA-5 alive, and the SUA-5 is unfortunately not playing as smart as he could be. If the SUA-5 was playing as smart as he could be, he'd be down on the slight slope on this side of the cap circle in a bush, and he could just stay there until the enemy team got way too close to him, and by then his friend is going to killed. But as it turns out, he died, and so now he's gonna leave killing these guys to Epic and a BZ4. And unfortunately, these guys are the most accurate guns in the world, so they're gonna miss a lot of these shots. That was an epic blind shot. Very nice shot, Epic. Totally no pun intended. Now he's using these bushes to try and stay hidden. That way he can fire when his enemies don't expect it. He's also going to keep moving, which I'm really glad to see. A lot of people find a bush that they're really comfortable in, and they just stay in that bush no matter what. What happens is that if you keep firing from the same bush, the enemy will eventually clue in, and they will simply fire blind shots in that bush until they kill you. Especially when you're on low health, in a fast mobile tank like Epic is, fire a couple shots and then move. Now they're going to be looking at that bush, they're going to be concentrating on that bush, and you can hit them from the side or behind basically, while they're not paying attention to where you actually are. Oh, that'd be an epic shot if you could make that. No. Oh, he just... Did he take out the house? Or did he actually hit the Cromwell? Well, that time he hit the Cromwell. Now that Cromie is being spotted by the Panzer IV. So... It can't return fire on Epic because it doesn't know where he is. I'd love to know what equipment Epic has on. I see he has a set of binocs on. Kind of surprised I don't see a camo net. I'm gonna guess it's because he's got vents and a rammer on. Good game. 1,700 experience and 23,000 credits. Not as much as I expected, and the reason why is he got almost no spine damage. All those guys he lit on that first initial run, nobody fired at any of them. He didn't even get spotting damage on the Lux that he lured to its death, which is incredibly disappointing. Got a scout medal. He is top in experience, not really surprising, but he's not top by all that much, and most of this is because of the fact that he did all that scouting that no one took advantage of. 15 shots fired, 9 direct hits. For an ELC, that's a fairly accurate gun. 7 of those shots went straight through. 865 damage dealt. That's pretty sweet. 4 hits received, 3 of them went through, and 1 of them must have been eaten by his tracks, because an ELC isn't going to bounce too much. 277 potential damage. That would hurt. 9 enemies detected, enough for his scout medal. 5 of them damaged, and 4 of them killed. 660 damage upon detecting all the enemies he lit. He got 666, and that was all from a T1 heavy killed just down at the beginning. And then nobody shot anything else he lit for the rest of the game. That's pretty depressing. If he'd been premium, he would have got 30,000 credits after paying his repair bills and everything else. The ELC is a great money maker if you want a non-premium tank that will steadily earn you about 20 to 30 grand every time you take it out. Sometimes I've earned as much as 70 grand. Then go ahead and grab an ELC. It's incredibly cheap to repair and cheap to resupply. 2,556 experience would have been his total if he'd had premium. Now you will see that there was some sort of event going on that gave him an extra payout of XP. Thank you so much for saying this, and thank you so much for hitting that like or subscribe button. I will see you guys next time. This is IO Ether out.